It's all right.
What?
It's just... It's okay. You with me?
Oh, Kath.
Right. Relax. Don't worry. None of it was a dream.
Oh, you mean I really went to Mars?
Mars?
Yeah. How'd I get away from the Martians?
Well, that part might have been a dream. I mean, the part about us last night.
Oh. That's...
Yeah.
Oh, that was so wonderful.
Definitely wonderful.
Yeah.
We really are getting married.
Well, in that case...
What are you doing in Amanda's office, Vicky?
Hey, how'd you know I'd be here?
Guys, I called and your machine was on. When I went by, your doorman told me that you had gone to breakfast.
Hold on a minute. You tracked me down?
I needed to see you.
I told you, it's over.
You are not the only one to make that decision.
Then make it easy and stay away.
This just doesn't add up.
What, my little trip to the police station?
All of it.
Look, the cops just needed a scapegoat.
Well, they were out of line.
Why? You had me on the list as a prying suspect. According to you, I could have embezzled that money from Corey.
Evan, look, I want to find out the truth. I'm here to offer you my help.
Well, I don't know if I want it. Because I don't know if I can trust you.
Work if you're in my way.
I'm not in your way. I'm mixing the batter.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
So what am I doing?
This is not fair.
Well, that's not fair. Come on, Charlene. Life is not fair, but you're going to have to learn to live with it.
Yeah, that's if you can live without pancakes.
Well, I could try, depending on what the alternatives are.
I love you.
I love you, too.
You know, sometimes I can't believe how lucky I am.
Why?
Just to have you. I'm not exactly the perfect wife.
Could have fooled me.
This business with Dr. Benson, how much is it going to cost?
Why do you want to know?
John, I feel bad. With money tight right now, that I have to go see her.
Charlene, if this cost $2,000 an hour and it helped, it would be fine.
John.
The truth is, it's not going to cost us anything. She's doing it as a professional courtesy. So the only thing that you have to be concerned about is working with her. Okay?
Okay. So I suppose she'll be using the hypnosis again.
No, I don't think so. The sodium amytal will work much more effectively.
Sodium
Amytal. Charlene's a perfectly safe drug. Just think of it as a shortcut. You and Dr. Benson will save a lot of time.
Well, I hope it works.
It will?
'Cause I don't know, John. I'm feeling really nervous lately. I have been.
Oh, sweetheart, listen, don't worry. All right? Very soon, all of this will be behind you.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Because I want it to be. I really want it to be. I want things to be back the way they were. hospital.
It can't be, he said, crossing his fingers as he answered the telephone. Hello. Well, Emma. Yeah. Emma, it's good to hear your voice. As a matter of fact, she is. She's standing right here, making perfect pancakes. Now, doesn't that conjure up a picture of just wonderful domestic bliss? Yes. Me? No, I'm working 25 hours a day per usual, so nothing's new. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure, just a minute. Let me put Charlene on. Charlene, it's Emma. Charlene. Charlene?
Just waiting for the Queen of May herself.
I thought you didn't work here anymore.
I don't. I was just waiting for Amanda.
I'm waiting for Amanda, too.
Something about the investigation?
I have a few things to go over with her.
About the money that was stolen out of the computer?
I never discuss a case until after I've gotten a conviction.
Well, I hope the police are doing a thorough investigation.
We'll do our best not to disappoint you.
No, instead of just relying on Amanda. She can be awfully vicious, you know.
Can she?
Especially where I'm concerned.
Is there anything you'd like to add to what you've already told us? I mean, something about Amanda?
No. I just want you to know she's out to get me. I want to make you aware of that.
Vicky, the police are investigating all suspects and all leads.
Like who have you talked to?
You're not alone on the list. You're in very good company.
With who else?
I can't discuss it.
Evan? Oh, he is the only other serious suspect, isn't he?
Like I said before, I cannot discuss it.
Well, if you want to do a complete check on Evan, I would check out Sharon Rogers.
Do you know Miss Rogers?
Sure. She was working with Evan. I'm sure she was in on whatever was going on with the computers.
Do you know where Miss Rogers is?
No. Why, you don't?
We have an address.
But she's not there.
Well, I was wondering, maybe you knew where she might have gone.
Great. The main suspect's accomplice has just left town.
We don't know that for sure.
Who else aren't you investigating? How about her nibs?
Amanda?
Why not? Wouldn't be the first time a kid stole from the family cookie jar.
As I said before, we are checking out all leads and all suspects.
But is Amanda really a suspect? I mean, just because she says she's innocent doesn't make it true. The woman has been known to lie in her day.
You know, I have a few phone calls I'd like to make, so I'm going to wait out in the lobby. Excuse me.
Sharon.
What do you mean you wouldn't trust me?
I said I'm not sure.
What does that mean?
How can you be objective about this investigation?
I'm trying to be.
You can't. And we both know it.
You mean because of Sam?
Yeah, I still think he's involved.
The night of the break-in, he was with Mitch.
He says.
He was. And what about Vicky?
Well, I can't rule her out completely.
Well, she certainly has motive. She hates my family.
It's true. Have you heard from Sammy?
No.
It's kind of odd, isn't it?
What, that he left town?
No, that he would skip town right when this investigation was cracking wide open.
He told me that he needed some time to work on his things.
Yeah, either that or he just wanted to get away when everything around here was getting too hot.
We're going to find out who really did this, Evan.
Sure you want to?
Of course I want to.
No matter who it's going to hurt?
What a great way to start the day.
Yeah.
You know, one of the questions I was taught never to ask was, what you thinking?
Ooh,
Penny
yeah.
for your thoughts?
What are you thinking? Certain death. I was taught never to ask that, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. What you thinking?
Getting pretty confident, aren't you?
Yeah, a little cocky.
Cocky? Ah.
Are you as happy as I am?
I can't remember when I've ever been this happy. Or if I ever was. I do know that I have never felt this close to anyone.
You know what the best part is?
What?
It'll get better.
Really?
At least it'll stay just as good.
Oh, I like that idea.
Me too. I have something for you.
Oh, thank you.
What?
No, I'm serious. I mean, we are on such an emotional high here. We're talking practically cosmic. That I don't want the material world getting in the way.
You don't understand.
No, I do understand. Anything valued in dollars and cents is not important to me.
Frankie.
All that I want from you is your love.
You have that, but I've gone to a
as a
lot
matter of fact, I feel like I don't want you to ever feel that you have to buy me gifts or flowers or anything like that, because all that matters to me is your love.
Yes,
It's the
but-
only thing that counts. It's the only thing that's real. It's the only thing that's important. to me.
Frankie.
What?
Open it.
Okay.
Yeesh.
Better be good now.
I'm cocky. I really like this song, and I want you to dance with me.
Cass, I told you I don't feel like dancing.
Do you want to be Mary Frances the Nerd for the rest of your life?
No, I don't.
Then look into my eyes and believe.
Most likely to live happily ever after.
I hope you like it.
Oh, I have never seen anything more wonderful. Except for the man who gave it to me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now it's Mikey's turn.
I think he's gonna win.
Yes. Oh no.
Oh, no. What are we gonna do?
I don't know what we're going to do.
By the way, I know what I'll do. I think I'll just hold his arm so that he can't grab another card. That's what I'll do.
If we
No,
take a look?
no. Oh, no. His hands got loose. He's gonna pick a card.
It's
oh,
my
no.
turn.
Oh, no.
All
no,
right,
no,
he's
no,
gonna
no.
pick a
Oh, no,
card.
no. What did he get? What did he
He's gonna
get?
pick
Purple.
purple. He wins.
No,
He
you
wins.
won. You won the
Ta-da!
third time. You're the three-time champion. Oh.
Look at those dimples.
Pretty good.
Look at those dimples.
So what do we do with a three-time champion, huh? You know what I think we ought to do with a three-time champion? I think a three-time champion deserves one of those big gooey brownies.
Oh,
Bridget
yay!
made.
Michael, he just
Yay!
had breakfast.
I'm sorry, 2-1. He wins. It's part of a
No.
balanced breakfast, really, in somewhere in the world. Why don't you go get yourself a brownie and we'll catch you later, okay?
Listen, you make sure and wipe your hands and face before you leave the kitchen. Do you hear me? All right?
Yeah, my watch stopped. What time is it? Do you have any idea?
A few minutes after 10.
Great. Miller's attorney is going to be here any second.
How long do you think he'll need to take our depositions?
I'm not sure, really.
Well, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep this up.
Honey, everything's going to be fine. Come on, what's the matter?
It's just nothing. I don't want to talk about it.
Donna, we need each other now more than ever. Why won't you let me hold you?
Michael, sometimes I would like nothing better in the whole world than to have you hold me and hang on to you for dear life.
Well, then let me.
I can't.
Why?
Because I'm still not sure whether we have a future.
I'm sure.
Well, I'm not. I'm not sure of anything now.
Donna, this situation could go on for months.
I don't think so. In fact, it might end very quickly.
What makes you say that?
Mr. Hudson.
Mr. Boynton, please come in. Mr. Boynton, I'd like you to meet my wife, Donna.
How do you do?
Mrs. Hudson, how are you?
Hey, can I get something for you?
No, thanks. Perhaps we better get right to it.
Fine.
All right. Hudson's ready to answer any questions you might have, aren't we, darling?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm late. What's the matter?
Nothing. It's just that, well, I've been trying to reach Sharon Rogers because I want her to talk to you. She can back up my story.
The police are trying to reach her, too.
And I've been trying to reach her through all her friends.
You think she left town?
No, why would she? Amanda, why is it that nobody believes me?
Evan, look.
She didn't do it any more than I did.
I'm sorry.
Gee, sometimes I feel like I'm just talking to this huge black hole.
You've got to feel so alone.
Yeah, well, I do. But that wouldn't matter to me. I mean, this whole town didn't believe me. I wouldn't care. As long as you did.
I don't know what to say to
That's
you,
all right.
Evan.
You don't have to say anything. But I'm going to find Sharon Rogers somehow, some way, and I'm going to get her to talk to you. I'll talk to you later.
Mitch, hi. I didn't see you here.
Obviously.
What does that mean?
I tried to call Sam. I understand he left town.
Yes, that's right. He did.
Rather sudden, wasn't it?
I guess so.
Within 24 hours, you're having breakfast with Evan Bates.
I wasn't having breakfast with them. I came here to talk to him.
About what?
I don't like what you're insinuating.
I don't either.
I don't think this is the place to be discussing this.
Where?
How about my office in half an hour?
I'll see you there.
Well, if it isn't the Bay City Accuser.
Vicky, please, skip it, all
Skip what? Oh, you mean the lecture on how you shouldn't go around saying that somebody's a thief when you know it isn't true?
I am really not in the mood.
Get in the mood, Princess. I have something you may want to see.
And what could that be?
Evidence. That could put Evan Bates in jail.
Okay, so we'll be expecting you tomorrow or the next day. No, it's no trouble. It's Emma, don't worry, okay? No, I can handle it. It's no problem. There's plenty of room here, and you're going to feel right at home, so... I couldn't be better. And it's so marvelous to hear that you're coming. This is such good news. Just travel safely, okay? And we'll see you when you get here. Okay. All right, Emma. Bye.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. Frankie and Cass are getting married.
Who'd have thought?
Well, I sure hope they're happy.
Charlene, sit down. Come on, eat. Your pancakes are gonna get cold.
No, that's okay. I'm really not very hungry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just not hungry.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, thinking about how Frankie must feel. I remember how I felt when I realized that we were getting married.
You know, when I handed you the phone, you seemed a little tense.
I haven't seen Emma in a long time.
Is that making you tense?
Knock, knock. Hey.
Hi. Fine, you're just in time for pancakes.
Oh, no, that's all right. We didn't mean to interrupt, although if we did, that's okay, too, because you have to hear the good news.
Why don't we let them guess?
Great idea. Guess what our good news is?
You're, I don't know, getting married.
Why'd you tell them?
I didn't tell them.
Then how did they know?
Because Emma called.
Emma called.
Emma called.
Emma called. Who's Emma?
She called. She said she's coming tomorrow or the next day.
Oh, well, leave it to Mama to start spreading the news.
Well, she must be very happy for you.
Well, phone company will be pretty happy, too, because by the time she quits talking, they'll be able to raise their dividend.
Best wishes, beautiful.
Hi, thank you, darling.
Congratulations, Cass.
Yeah, you guys, I hope that you're as happy as the two of us have been.
Oh, well, we couldn't hope for more than that, now could we?
I appreciate this, you know, especially considering how in the past we've had a few rough conversations.
Cass, let me tell you something. You're marrying into this family now. This is when rough begins.
Oh, great. That's just what I need to hear.
Mama say anything?
Yeah, she said she was on the way. Thought she's gonna be here. I told her she could stay here. She's really coming, huh?
It sounded that way.
Yeah, why?
Well, yeah, you know, I haven't seen Mama in a long time, and
Oh, come on. You want her to meet Cass, don't you?
well, of course I want her to meet Cass, but you know how Mom can be.
Yeah, I know. She can speak her mind.
Oh, she can do a lot more than that, Charlene. She drags stuff out of the past and blabs into the whole world.
I know.
I mean, there is not going to be one secret safe. I'm going to be terminally embarrassed.
Let's not get upset about this before she's even left home, okay?
Hey, Frankie, come here and taste these pancakes.
Yeah, you getting the recipe? You're going to be doing all the cooking.
Although I hope you like being that thin.
Oh, yes, I like
This is great. I just don't believe this, Emma. Great. That's all I need. A nosy sister who never did know when to shut her mouth.
How long did you continue your search for the boy's true parents?
We looked for Mikey's biological parents for about a year.
We ran ads in every newspaper in the state, and we can document that.
For how long?
Weeks and weeks.
The smaller towns, about 6 weeks. The larger cities, about 8 weeks.
And we had the state agencies contact every clergy on record.
And, of course, as the adoption proceedings actually started, the state agencies took over where we left off.
And I really have to say, I don't think the Millers looked for Mikey that hard since they missed all of our ads.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you some questions about your marriage.
All right, ask away.
I know you've been under a great deal of strain, which has undoubtedly produced some arguments.
Yes.
Well, a few.
We've had a few quarrels, but it's nothing any married couple wouldn't understand.
Public quarrels?
Oh, no, heavens, no.
Then perhaps you'd like to explain, Mrs. Hudson, why you filed for divorce several months ago. You were saying, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Boynton, I
was
think
really-
what is important here is that we are not divorcing. We are staying together. We are together.
Yes, we are going to stay together, and no matter what was happening, it never affected the way that we feel about Mikey.
Or how we cared for Mikey.
He'd made a whole new meaning to our lives.
Mr. Boynton, what I think you don't understand here is that when we found out that we couldn't have any more children, Mikey just appeared in our lives. He was like a gift.
A very, very precious gift.
One that we could and would do anything for.
So I've gathered.
I'm sorry?
I assume there's nothing you wouldn't do to try to keep him.
I don't think I understand your meaning here.
Bribery, for instance.
Mr. Boynton, I don't know what the hell you think you're doing.
You heard
but
me.
If you think you can walk in here and ask for money so that we can keep a child that we legally adopted, you, sir, are in for a rude shock.
I'm afraid you've misunderstood. Mrs. Hudson signed this rather large check to Mrs. Miller, I believe. Here's a photocopy. Look for yourself. That was a mistake. You see, Mikey's biological parents cannot be bought.
I made a photocopy of the napkin Evan wrote on.
Yeah?
Recognize any of these numbered sequences?
No, I don't. I have no idea what they
Evan
are.
was sitting with Sharon Rogers right here in Tops, as a matter of fact, writing down these numbers on a napkin.
So you took the napkin when they left?
I was curious. After I looked at it, I was even more curious.
Why? Curious
Come on,
about
Amanda,
what?
look at these numbers. Isn't one of them the computer access code to the account that's missing all the money?
I don't know.
Why
Maybe
would
it could
Evan
be.
have been so hot to give Sharon these particular numbers? Oh, come on, Amanda. I know you're dense, but think about it.
You sure are quick to sell out a good friend, aren't you?
Okay, let's just say this out loud, all right? I don't like you. I know the feeling's mutual.
Correct.
But I'm not gonna let Evan take me down with him. Therefore, I'm willing to work with you, dear heart.
Oh, in what way?
Finding the real thief.
You'll do that, will you?
Unless you don't want to find out that it's Evan.
I want to find out whoever it is.
Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Easier to blame it on me than your lover, right?
I really don't need your help, Vicky.
Oh?
You're poison, and I don't want you
Get over
anywhere
yourself,
near me.
Amanda. We're in this together whether we like it or not. Thanks to my ex-friend and your occasional lover, Evan.
Excuse me.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, that's what she said.
I did not.
And not just a big wedding either. I mean, we're talking a huge wedding.
Frankie's always struck me as a huge wedding type.
John.
Lawrence Welk's orchestra, that sort of thing.
David Letterman to sing Ave Maria.
Only if Brian Gumble accompanies him on a
All
piano.
right, okay, you guys, you keep this up and I'll do it. Hey, Charlene, you come over here and tell them how much I love David Letterman.
Oh, hey, now don't get me involved in this.
Oh, come on, I need you to help me fight these guys. I can't do it alone.
Oh, I can't
Can't
do it
help
alone.
you there. John.
Poor little girl. Poor little helpless me. Have some more pancake.
I just got this great idea.
Great idea.
I got this great idea. There's this, I thought of the perfect engagement present for Frankie and Cass. It's down, and it's on sale.
Great.
It's in Jacobson's window. Now, if I hurry, I can probably still get it.
Now?
Yeah, now. Listen, can you keep them occupied for a few minutes? I don't want to lose it.
Shirley, what kind of a gift is this?
Just let me go. Okay. Hey, listen, you guys, I am so sorry, but I gotta go. I'm supposed to be downtown in just a few minutes.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah,
I'm
I do,
hoping
but
that
listen, congratulations. I couldn't be happier for the both of you.
Thanks,
Okay?
Charlene.
Fresh coffee over there on the stove. Get some. Enjoy yourselves. Bye, darling.
She, forgot she had to be downtown.
Right.
Well, there's coffee. Finish your breakfast. If you want any more pancakes, Frankie, you know where they are. I'm gonna take that in the next room.
Thanks, John.
Charlene seemed kind of hyper to you.
You know, to be perfectly honest, I didn't notice, but then I'm so excited everybody seems to be moving in slow motion to me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet, Winthrop.
Well, yeah, Frame, you noticed my sweetness, huh? Mm-hmm. What else have you noticed?
Don't push your luck.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping Charlene and John could stick around and help us celebrate. You know, I mean, everybody else is so busy.
Yeah. Felicia's taping her show and Stacy's in court.
Nobody to party with.
Yeah, it's hard to get a party going at this hour of the day, isn't it?
Yeah. So what are we gonna do?
Something will come up, I'm sure.
Like what?
Well, any,
I'm just telling you what I told Amanda.
So, you found the napkin that I was writing on, and you kept it.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Kind of an accident. Also kind of incriminating.
No, you've got it all wrong.
I don't think so.
Oh, I see. You think that I'm the one. That's amazing. It's really amazing.
It really is amazing.
No,
isn't
I'm
it? With the
talking
guy-
about you. Last week you told me I was the best friend that you ever had.
Isn't it the pits?
What about Lassiter? What about all those other times when everybody in this town was against you and I stood up for you?
So?
So? This is how you repay me?
I repay you?
Yeah, you've turned on me like I've never
Oh,
meant
just don't
anything
even
to
start
you.
with me, Evan. Don't
Then why
start.
are you
I
doing
cared
this to me?
about
Why are
you.
you doing this to me?
Because all you did was use me. So you could get Amanda back.
Vicky, you know that is not true.
Oh, you want to talk to me about honesty? When I was trying to take over Corey, I confided in you. I told you everything I was planning on doing.
Yes, you did.
But you plan to swindle Corey out of millions of dollars and don't say a word. What am I, your cover?
Wrong.
You planned this all from the beginning.
You just don't have a clue, do you?
Really? Let me make you aware of one fact. You may be able to sucker Amanda, but not me.
Let me make you aware of a fact. I did not take that
I'll
money.
save it for the judge. I'm not buying it.
Good, because I'm not selling it.
Well, the only thing you can count on from me is that I'm going to do anything I can to help them nail you.
Yeah, well, you need a lot more than a piece of paper with a number on it, kid.
You go down. And notice, I didn't say if, I said when you go down. You will not take me with you. I'm sorry I'm late.
Yes, so am I. I am due in court on another case in an hour, and we're going to need more time than that.
We're going to?
Yeah, we have to go over what we know, what we need to find out, and how you can still help us.
Do you have any news on Evan Bates?
No, have you?
I don't think I don't think I can help you. As yet, anyway.
And what does that mean?
That means that I'm hoping to find something out, and then we can talk.
Okay, when I know what my schedule is for tomorrow, I will call you and we will set up another appointment.
Great, and I promise I won't be late.
Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye, Courtney.
Hi, Mitch. On my way out, excuse me.
Hello. Thanks for coming by. I didn't want to talk at Tops.
So what's the story?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. I need your help. I need to talk to you about Sam, about when he left. Did he tell you anything?
Well, that's why I wanted to talk. I wanted to know why.
Oh.
He didn't tell you?
No, he just said he needed to take care of some things. Are you sure he didn't mention to you that he was leaving?
I haven't spoken with Sam for 3 or 4 weeks.
Of course you have. He was with you the night the quarry got broken into.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't? You must have seen him.
No, I just got through saying not for 3 or 4 weeks. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I guess I just got some things turned around.
Just a mix-up? Are you okay?
Yeah.
You don't look it.
No, I'm fine. I just thought that he had spoken to you. That's all.
No, he hasn't.
Well, then, I'm afraid that I can't say anything to you.
Is something wrong?
No. No, actually, probably everything is all right.
You know, maybe it wouldn't hurt starting with a bit of truth around here.
I am telling you the truth. I just don't know anything.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I know. You're playing with fire in Evan Bates. It's like you've hung Sam out to dry.
That is not true.
Well, it certainly seems that way. And if Sam does anything crazy, it's because you've driven him to it. Don't forget that.
I love Sam.
Oh, yeah?
It's just that people change.
You're just like your mother.
What?
You know, Rachel was always looking for something dangerous. As long as she had the safety and comfort of her marriage to run back to, it seems to me you're doing the same thing.
That is not true.
Sam was dangerous. Before you married him, one person that Mac didn't want you to date because he was my brother.
That had nothing to do with my
Then
decision.
you married him, then everything got very nice and comfortable. Suddenly things started getting boring. Then you go out and look for somebody else that's
All right,
dangerous.
stop it. I don't want to hear it.
Either that or you don't want to admit it.
Let me make one thing clear.
No, of course.
I've already forwarded a copy of Mrs. Hudson's check, as well as the deposition Mrs. Miller gave regarding their conversation, to the presiding judge.
I don't understand why you couldn't have waited.
For what?
Until we had had a chance to discuss this.
Mrs. Hudson tried to bribe my client into giving up her claim to her child.
Mr. Boynton, that could have been simply a settlement offer.
It was a bribe. It's not going to look good, believe me.
You've made your point.
However, I would be willing to withdraw any complaints, provided the child is returned to his parents without a court battle.
Mr. Boynton, we are his parents, and we are not giving Mikey up.
Then we'll see you in court,
Oh,
Mr.
yes.
Hudson, Mrs. Hudson.
Go ahead and say it.
What?
That I was a fool, that I've completely ruined everything.
Donna, you've made things much more difficult.
Why can't the Millers understand how much I love him?
Donna, I know.
Now they're going to make me look like a criminal. It's going to look like I shouldn't have him.
Honey, we have to face facts. We may have to give up Mikey.
Hi, Ronnie.
Oh, hey, Charlene.
How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I can't complain.
Well, it's good to hear. Look,
Yeah.
I haven't seen John yet today. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm early anyway. I think I'm just going to go sit down and try to figure out who done it.
Aha, mystery, huh?
Yeah, this is one of my vices.
Well, is it any good?
It's not bad. This is not bad. The guy in this book, he goes and takes this sodium stuff that that makes him tell the truth. You know that stuff.
Sodium amytal.
Yeah, that's right. Now wait a
Yeah.
second. Does that stuff really work?
Well, yeah, I guess it relaxes the patients, kind of break down some barriers.
Yeah?
Yeah, they definitely come up off those secrets much easier.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess it works well enough, but there's really no such thing as a truth serum.
Oh. Well, see, the guy, what he does, he switches the sodium He switches the sodium amytal with
Right.
something else, like water or something like that.
Wait, what?
Would that be dangerous?
If they injected it, yes, it sure would be. No, they probably just use a sterile saline solution.
Saline?
Yeah, you know, it's the same kind of stuff you use to wash your eyes out with when you've been in a pool.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's what you find normally in the human body anyway, so it's harmless.
I see.
But I bet I can tell you what happens.
Good.
I mean, the guy goes in, he plays all relaxed and slow and just fools everybody, right?
I guess so. I don't know. Is that how you act if you take that drug?
Pretty much, yeah, just very mellow. Uh-oh, speaking of mellow, someone needs me. Look, it sounds like a good book. Let me know how it comes out, okay?
Okay, I will.
Excuse me.
Will do.
You tried to buy off Mikey's mother? Of all the awful ideas you've ever had,
Vicky,
I've
come
never...
on. This has been a tough enough day on your mom already.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know you did it because you love him.
Yes, and I'm not going to lose him either.
Of course you're not.
The Millers aren't good parents. I know that in my heart. I know it.
The court is going to side with you.
Yes, I'm sure they will. All right, I'm going to go see if he's ready for the park.
Give him a hug.
All right, I will.
How bad is it?
Not good. But we can hope.
Yeah, hope. Good old hope.
Well, I have hope. I have hope for my son. I have hope for my marriage.
Hope that your big girl won't go to prison.
How are things going over at Corey? How's the investigation going?
I don't know. They may be zeroing in on the real thief as we speak.
You got a minute?
You shouldn't be here.
I know. But I want to talk to you. I saw you with Vicky at Tops.
She made some rather interesting allegations.
What, a napkin with some writing on it?
Looked like your handwriting.
Well, it was.
And those were Corey computer codes.
Yes, they were.
Why would you be giving our access codes to Sharon Rogers?
Because I was showing her how to set up the safeguard system. That's what we were selling.
And that's all.
Well, I'm sure Vicky implied other things, but no, that was it.
Okay, so then it was just to set up the safeguard system.
Yes. I mean, do you believe me? Amanda, what's the matter with you?
I'm fine. What were you saying?
I just asked you if you believe me. Now, you're upset about something. You were when I walked in. Now, what's going on?
I just found out that Sam lied to me. He wasn't with Mitch the night of the break-in.
Then he could have been the one who hit me over the head.
We don't know.
It fits, doesn't it?
We can't go jumping to conclusions like
I
this.
told you so.
If Sam was trying to set you up,
He's known for a long time.
that we slept together.
Mm-hmm. And he's been planning his revenge.
Possibly.
And if he is behind this, the cops are going to find out.
I don't know.
And if you want to save me, you're going to put the real thief behind bars. And if that means Sam, can you handle that?
Ah, there you are.
Hi.
How'd it go?
What?
Did you get what you wanted?
When?
Just now.
What?
What's the matter with you?
John, I just don't know why you're asking all these questions.
I
What do you...
want to know if you got the gift for Cass and Frankie.
That... No, no.
Oh, what, did they sell it?
They did, yeah.
Charlene, what's the matter? Come on. You all right? What's the matter?
John,